Yes, Prince Fielder. The American League West, Texas, and the same division rival, Oakland. The A's lineup looks like this. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, Billy Butler has a little bit of power, not a big power guy, but he's mostly a line drive hitter, especially in the gap. That's what makes him so difficult to pitch to, because he can go gap to gap. He loves driving in the big runs.
Coco Chris will lead it off.
Not quite his best stretch right now. He's been better, picking up just 5 hits in his last 23. It's been a real struggle for him over the last 6 games, and it's surprising because he tends not to go into these kinds of slumps.
Pineda sends the 0-1 pitch. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. This one's going to be fielded by Span. Roams over, puts it away. Here's how the Rangers stack up defensively. John, anyone in particular that we want to keep an eye on?
Well, you look at Shin-Soo Choo. Not only is he a great outfielder as far as running balls down, but you take a look at the arm, and anytime you can hold runners from advancing bases, you've helped your pitching staff dramatically, but you've also helped your defense with the ability to turn double.
Swing and lined up the middle. That falls in. First hit of the ball game. That A's-Rangers series, Rangers really took it to them, even though it was the A's, Steve, started out pretty well in that series.
Well, you know what? 2 series, July and August, Rangers sweep the A's and really decided that division and really set the stage for where the A's would finish in the year.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now. A win yesterday for the Rangers. Starting off the 3-game set on the right foot. We'll see how they do. This is second. He's running, heading for second. Strike 2. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. Nice play at second base. They'll think twice next time they try and run.
Well, the catcher has to have good feet to get a good release. He had quick feet behind the plate and made an accurate throw.
Line drive. That's foul towards first. Pineda with the delivery. Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. And at the top of the standings here in the month of May, that's where you want to be. Let everybody else chase you.
Oh, absolutely. But over the grind of a long season, some of these teams flame out, so they'll be hard-pressed to stay this hot over the long season.
Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Bottom half coming right up. Texas will bat. And Liam Hendricks gets ready to throw. For Oakland, he'll be starting. So Steve, how's he going to handle these big Texas bats?
That's a tough matchup for any pitcher against this lineup, as they can really swing the bat and have a lot of different sorts of threats. So he's going to have to really move the ball around the zone, and the manager's going to have to keep an eye on him and realize it's not a good matchup for the righty on the mound.
Third pitch to him, swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Well, you take a look at what Andrews has been up to. Something he's been working on right now is getting the bat going after having gone just 2 for his last 25.
And you know, he's got to work on that plate discipline, striking out way too much.
And Elvis Andrus is gone, swinging strike 3.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Got a chance to see that lineup. Let's take a look for the Rangers. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, Elvis Andrus is a guy that brings a lot to the table. He can get on base. He can steal a base. He's not going to hit a lot of home runs. He's your typical shortstop. He's going to catch everything hit to him, and he's going to make things happen on the base pass.
Headed for the middle. Lowry picks it up. So Chu is retired. Now we'll take a quick look at the A's, how they're taking the field defensively.
The defense going to be critical in this game. They're going to have to make the routine play and some of the spectacular plays as well against this very difficult lineup.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the A's. They wrap up this Texas series tomorrow. They head to yet another venue, the Twins at Target Field. That is a 4-game road series. Following that, a meeting against another team in the AL West. The Seattle Mariners will be hosting. That's quite a few road games coming up, and that's always challenging. And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
Well, his last game came so close to hitting for the cycle. Got the home run and the single and double, but unfortunately just couldn't come up with a triple.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Well, you see there, he tried to go on that outside corner, down and away. Give the hitter a lot of credit, though. You know that's a pitch you can't hit, so don't even swing at it. Well, and the catcher looked like he really wanted that one.
Pitch on the way. And Prince Fielder misses on that one. That's strike 3. No hits, nobody left on, and a good defensive half inning. Nobody's put one on the board yet here in Texas.
For the Oakland Athletics.
Afternoon at the ballpark. Pleasant, cool day here.
Josh Reddick.
And here's Josh Reddick leading it off. He gets across the plate. He leads the entire division in runs.
He's getting it done all season long, Gary, and a guy they're really looking to count on.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And Hamilton's going to play it. The dive and a spectacular play. Really, take a look. That is an incredible dive to make that catch.
Hey, take a look at this thing, and look at the speed and the instinct. The first step quickness is the key to be able to run that ball down. That's some kind of play right there.
And Butler's in the box.
Well, the Rangers started out their season in Arlington last year with a bang, winning their first 7 home games. Most of them blowouts, looking like a dominating team, and it was an indicator as how well the season would go.
Ball 1 to begin this at bat, 1-0. The Rangers were indeed a powerhouse, a ballpark that's made for hitters and ground ball pitchers, and that's what they've been able to put together. Best home record in the American League, John.
And that home field advantage carried over into the playoffs, too. They were 6-2 in the postseason at home, including all 3 games here in their win over the Tigers in the ALCS.
And Pineda sends the 2-1 pitch. And that gets down. Butler on first.
Coming to bat.
Well, he did his job right there, getting on base. Now with 1 out, let's see if they can move him around and get him in scoring position.
And we've got Alonso now batting.
We'll see if he can pick it up right here as he's gone just 5 for his last 53 at-bats.
When you hit like he did to start the year, you have to figure it's just a matter of time before he turns things around.
0-1 count as that started off with a strike. And Pineda's pitch is too low. That will be taken for a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
There's a swing. It's popped up. Andrus. And that will retire Alonso. That's 2 gone. State Farm with a look at the staffs who are piling up Ks over the last 10. The Athletics #1. Rays in 2nd. In 3rd, the Rangers. 4th, the Jays. And the Mariners 5th.
A ton of strikeouts for both of these pitching staffs over the last 10 games. They are just throwing some heat in there and making some hitters look silly.
So Michael Pineda gets another strong inning under his belt. He's put in some effective pitching so far. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Trunk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And Adrian Beltre stands in. Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1.
Gonna have to look for a little bit more patience at the plate in this game because last game out struck out 3 times chasing pitches out of the zone.
That's a strike and an 0-2 count. And Beltre now be careful of the K. Here's the pitch. Trying to get him to bite, but he lays off outside. 1-2. He cannot connect. Adrian Beltre up empty on that at bat.
To get a better look, K-Cam's going to show us the curve.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
And here's Josh Hamilton. 330 career average against the A's. Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
Well, this starts out a strike, and it ends up a strike. You got to swing the bat.
And with 2 strikes on him now, Josh Hamilton, he'll protect that strike zone.
That two-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit with that kind of movement.
You're out. And Josh Hamilton swings right through that pitch for strike 3.
Let's watch KK. Take a look at the two-seam fastball.
2 straight fastballs, he still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, the pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
And in the batter's box, here's Moreland. 3rd-year player. Swung on line to right center field. And it's through into the gap. Should be extra bases. Can't cut it off. It's going to roll to the wall. So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position.
Number 2. Well, this pitcher was cruising along in this inning. Not a lot of difficulty so far. Loses concentration for just 1 second, and now a runner in scoring position. He's got to work.
And it'll be Denard Span at the plate. He's the best base stealer, leading the ball club in steals. And with 2 strikes on him, Denard Span, he's going to have to shorten the swing.
Well, he really puts pressure on the opposing pitcher and catcher with the way he can steal bases, Gary.
That one is fouled off by Span. Swung on and hit. This one to Crisp. And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second.
Plate for the Oakland
And
Athletics.
Folds batting.
Number 23, Sam Folds.
Hit in the air to center field.
At the
That's
plate
1 down.
for the Oakland
And while
Athletics.
you're celebrating Cinco de Mayo, we hope you'll tune us in. It'll be Nelson Cruz. And the Seattle Mariners, they find themselves at Angels Stadium of Anaheim to face the Angels. The action gets started at 4 Eastern. We'll see what Sogard can do with the bat. He's going to have a shot here. And it's Coco Crisp now. Flew out last time. And he starts him out. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And that ends the half inning as Span makes the play. Amazingly fast inning outs here. In the box, their rookie second baseman. He's our first batter, home half of the 3rd inning. Takes that one low and outside, 0-1. The pitch. A line drive toward short. And that gets through for a base hit.
Let's take a look at some of the rankings in the American League and really where the Rangers sit right now. First in ERA, 4th in batting average with runners in scoring position. And this offense, that ability to drive the ball, a real asset for them. A doubles machine ranked in the top 10 in doubles.
And Corcoran's batting.
Puts a little pressure on the defense and on the pitcher right now. Speed at first base, tie game. You've got to hold them close, but you can't be distracted. You still have to go after the hitter.
The pitch hit hard to second. And it's picked up. Over to second for 1. And a double play. They got a move. Nice play, especially on the relay to first. 4-6-3.
It's textbook right there. Tailor-made double play. Hit it where they are and turn it.
Here's Elvis Andrus with 2 down. 291, good average last year against the A's. Now the first pitch. Big swing there, but he can't connect, and it's a strike.
Well, going to try to make some contact in this ball game today because he swung and missed a little bit too much, striking out twice in his last game.
Second pitch, waves at the fastball, and suddenly it's strike 2. And now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his pitches so far in this one. What stands out, guys?
Well, so far in this one, he's gone to that curve more so than he usually does with that pitch.
Those bread and butter pitches is two-seam fastball, John. He's got a tremendous one. I don't understand.
That's one hit, and no one left on base. Texas still hoping to put something up.
Jed Lowry.
It'll be liner towards the hole. On that one, eats him up. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error. And he throws it wide. Number 3 slot up again here. First time up, he didn't have much luck. Struck out swinging against Pineda.
No, he struck out last time with a 4-seam fastball. He's got to be ready for it now, which may make him vulnerable for an off-speed pitch.
Cutter just off the black, and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, they've got a couple hits here, and we're into the 4th inning, so maybe they're starting to get something going. To the second time through the lineup, maybe they'll try to figure something out, Gary.
Good offensive chance here.
Oakland Athletics, right
On
fielder,
tap for the Rangers in May. We finish up this Oakland series tomorrow. They'll kick off a series with the Houston Astros. That's a division rivalry. Team that Reddick grounds it.
Now
We'll see
coming
if
back.
Billy Butler can do something now at the plate.
Well, real pressure mounting right now. That base hit loads up the bases. He's going to have to make a pitch to try to get out of this mess.
And he'll be swinging with the bases loaded.
But Gary, they got a big opportunity now to take the lead in this situation.
And here's the first one. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
Well, you talk about a guy who just corkscrewed himself into the ground. Bad timing.
And that's a strike. Billy Butler's going to have to be in a defensive mode in this at-bat. To be effective, you got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. What's your take, guys?
Well, one pitch we've seen a lot of is that four-seamer. Seems to me like he's relying on that way too much.
I mean, typically his put-away pitch is his slider. It's his best pitch. I'm not sure why he's not using it unless something's not right out there with his mechanics or he's not feeling quite right.
And Billy Butler is struck out. Big swing in the middle.
Now, Gary, that's an outstanding slider. That great late action. With 2 strikes, not much you can do with that one. Tough one to hit.
Now the State Farm leaderboard shows us some lineups that have really gotten into the swing of things during the past 10 games. Number 1, the Blue Jays. The Red Sox 2nd. 3rd, the White Sox. 4th, the Orioles. And at number 5, it's the Angels.
With this sort of power, these teams have the ability to score runs. And
Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. 2 away. Here comes the runner for the plate. There's one.
Now coming to bat for the Oakland Athletics.
And the number 7 batter in the box. And Steve, they've got the edge right now. They're getting some big runs at an important part of the game. Trying to salt it away early.
excellent approach by this lineup so far in the game. They've got to be pleased to get out in front early.
And Pineda's pitch is too low. That will be taken for a ball. Manager's got to love it. Takes a little pressure off the manager, too, when you get the hitters going this early in a ball game.
Well, you know what? It's the solid approach at the plate. They clearly have a plan as to how they want to attack this pitcher, and they're executing it to perfection.
Inside for a ball. We're even at 2.
Well, he starts that two-seam fastball in the inside corner, but it just runs in on the hands just off the plate.
And this is a slider in there. Called strike 3. That'll do it. They push across the games.
Coming to bat for the Texas Rangers.
And leading it off, Shin-Soo Choo.
He's been off of his game right now. Just 8 hits in his last 40 at-bats. I see the...
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And Reddick will get there. Here's a look at the leaderboard brought to you by State Farm in the race for the batting champion.
We'll get a chance to look at 2 guys with great bat control, the ability to put the ball in play, and then to find holes out there. And it really points to their preparation before every game.
And it's Prince Fielder in the box now.
Well, the writing had been on the wall for some time with Prince Fielder and the Brewers. Last year marked the end of his time in Milwaukee, and he was one of the biggest names in the free agent market.
In there at the letters, evening the count, 1-1. Back to Prince Fielder, and boy, there was a lot of that talk going on last year. He, along with Albert Pujols, discussed as the 2 players who probably most likely to move and still had great years in front of them.
Yeah, and anytime you can get such a young slugger like Prince Fielder is, and a consistent slugger, you know what you're getting from him. He's going to give you max effort every game. He posts up every game. This team got a heck of a player.
That one sails by Prince Fielder, catches him napping for strike 3.
Number 29.
Boy, it took 4 pitches, no wasted time right there, and he got him.
What I liked the most was he was very deliberate with what he had to do. He knew he can go out of the strike zone to get the punch out, and that's what he did, getting him to swing.
And Adrian Beltre up. Matchup, 282 lifetime against the A's. Fastball misses away, 1-0. Well, so much has been working for this man on the mound today. Effective using the pitches that are outside the strike zone. He has been fooling hitters.
Well, he's been very effective today, and you look at the performance, he's generating...
Smash towards the middle. Sogard throws to first in time. That's 3 down. The kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down.
Up to the plate.
And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Clark. And Folds batting. He flew out his last time up. And the bottom half of the fifth's underway here, 1-0. Swung on, a fly ball heading towards the corner and right. As he retreats back for it, he gets the out.
I'd take a chance here right now to see where the Athletics sit in the American League. 9th in triples, 9th in batting with runners in scoring position, and they ranked in the top 10 in ERA. Pitching a major reason why this team wins games. Pitching and defense the key, pitching particularly.
And Pineda misses outside. It is taken for a ball. We'll take a quick look here at how he's been mixing up his placement of pitches. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. This one's going to be fielded by Span. As he gets a little exercise, that's
the Oakland Athletics center fielder.
And it's Coco Crisp at the plate. Crisp. No hits in 8 career at-bats against Pineda. A shot up the middle, and that'll put Crisp on at first. That will bring Jed Lowry to the plate.
Well, after 2 outs, they finally got a man on board right here in this inning. So let's see if they can get back-to-back hits going and maybe get some momentum.
Reached on an error and later scored last time through the lineup.
Gary with Crisp on base.
Crisp is running. 1-1. And he's in there at second base.
Let's see this one again, Gary. He gets a fairly good jump at first base, makes it easily. Nice job.
That's where sliding can really make a difference. You do get in there faster in this situation when you get down.
And now he's in scoring position.
Here's a strike, bottom half of the zone, 1-2 now. Good eye right there by Jed Lowry. It is a ball, and that'll even it. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. Line towards second, number 7. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Michael Pineda, some nice pitching.
Up to the plate.
And Josh Hamilton to bat. And of course, as a pitcher, you got to keep your eye on which pitches are effective on any given day and which ones aren't. Here's a look at which pitches he's thrown that have generated hits.
And you can see that four-seam fastball. It's been hit 2 times.
Well, you know, that pitch, even though it's been hit a couple of times, at this point in the game, he's still got a shutout going, so not a lot of weakness to point to. He's getting out of the innings unscathed. Defense is getting the job done behind him.
Pitch misses, ball 3. Now Hamilton can be very selective.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only 1 runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
That misses, ball 4. The potential tying run on base.
He went with a fastball in a 3-ball count, which is what you want to do most often. He just couldn't throw a strike.
And in the batter's box, here's Moreland.
Oh, Gary, that walk right there is the tying run in this game. That's not how you want to make the opposition do it. Make them earn it.
1 away now. And he'll go back to first. Here's how the Western Division race looks going into May, courtesy of State Farm. Rangers out in front. Astros in second. Third spot, the Angels. And in fourth, the Mariners.
I think for the front office, the players.
He makes contact, line drive. And that's a base hit. Span on board now. A moment here for Texas. Can they get it done?
You want your hitters to go with the pitch. Don't try to force things. The ball's away. He drives it away.
Use the whole part of that plate and the whole part of that bat. He did.
Kids, you want to learn how to hit. That's how you do it.
First pitch he let go by, and it was a ball. 1-0. What's he doing to start these hitters out? Let's take a look at how he's beginning.
Well, what does an 0-1 count do for you? Well, in this game, it does a lot. He's gotten 7 hitters out in this game when he's gone 0-1 in the count. So first pitch strikes mean a lot.
One-two pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
Courtesy of State Farm, here's the leaderboard for teams with runners in scoring position. Best batting average. Number 1, the Royals. Second, the Blue Jays. Third spot, the Red Sox. 4th spot, Rangers. And we've got the Twins, who are number 5.
Well, anytime you're near the top of the list, hitting with runners in scoring position, you know you have a special group of players. It's not just one guy carrying the load, it's everyone contributing, and that's why you're going to get a lot of wins and a chance to get in that postseason.
Ended this inning with a nice piece of pitching work as he gets the K. So they pick up no run.
Batting for the Oakland.
Catcher up to the plate. Well, what types of pitches have been put in play here today? Here's a quick breakdown of exactly that.
Well, guys, the slider's the pitch you notice. It's been hit twice, and at this point of the game, that may not mean a lot about that pitch.
You know, with a few runs he's given up, I'm not sure that a pair of hits is really a big concern for him. He's come out of the gate strong and has definitely been in control when he's gone up the hitters.
And Pineda now with the count 1-2. Andrus with a pickup. And he throws on to first for the outfield away.
Right fielder.
Now batting with one away, Josh Reddick. Things have gone pretty good for him today. A couple of at-bats. One of those ending up with a hit off Pineda.
The last time these two matched up, he saw that slider, and he certainly wasn't fooled as he laced the base hit.
Here's the pitch. Josh Reddick isn't fooled by that pitch, and the count is evened up.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That two-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
And goodbye home run for Oakland, and their offense is thriving today. So that narrow one-run lead is now doubled on one swing of the bat as he got it out of here.
That looked like the two-seamer that time, but it came in a little bit flat, and he paid for it.
We talk about pitches that don't move. That's one of those.
Now batting.
Well, this is Oakland's plan. Get the lead. They got it. Now you want to tack on more.
Number 16,
And they're behind in this ball game, and by the looks of things, they got a starter out there who's tiring.
There's no question about it. I think they have to strongly consider making a move here as we see him before our eyes running out of gas.
The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch, change up in there. 1-1. Yeah, we talk about how a hit or a home run can be critical at certain points of a ball game. You just saw it. Swing and a hit by Butler. And Hamilton's going to play it. He gets a bead on it and comes up with the out. And we've got Alonso now batting. Take a look here and see what his approach is against these hitters on the first pitch.
Okay, now take a look at what's happening when he goes 1-0 in the count. He falls behind. He's giving up a home run and a couple of hits, and I mean they're just teeing off on him.
Strike two with Michael Pineda on the mound. He can waste a couple now if he wants to.
Well, a change-up right there hit a good spot. You want to keep that down in the zone, so even if they swing at it, it stays in the ballpark.
Here's the pitch. He will leave that one alone as Yonder Alonso, with a little patience, evens the count.
Now, coming into this game, he's got to have some confidence because he picked up 2 hits last time out, so got to be seeing the ball pretty well.
And it's going to be Chu. That'll do it as they put that one away. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. A's out in front by 2.
Batting.
And we've got Andrus batting. 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 1, Elvis Andrus.
And the first pitch. That one's drilled to short. And it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate. That will bring Shin-Soo Choo to the plate.
Guys, stats are important. Players care about that. Let's look at Elvis Andrus and how he ranks in the league. 2nd in doubles, 5th in batting average. And, of course, when you look at the numbers, he's also in the top 10 in hits. A guy that puts it in play and seems to find the holes he needs.
Well, he's not a household name, but let me tell you something. Shin-Soo Choo is a guy who's going to be a legitimate star in this league. An unbelievably beautiful left-handed swing. To me, he's going to be a 20-20 guy every year he plays.
That's off the plate away, 1-0.
Boy, good pitching, good defense.
Oh, he takes off for second. And he is safe, just beating that throw.
Gary, you know I like to watch these. This is a textbook steal. A healthy leadoff, exceptional acceleration into second base to beat the throw.
That's just a perfect play. Pitcher or catcher is not going to get that out.
Sometimes you have to gamble, and this time the gamble paid off.
2-1 pitch. Chu will foul that one away. Here's the pitch. Slider just about had him. 3-2 count. We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous use of that strike zone that's been on display here.
We've been watching him go high, go low. He's forcing this lineup to think a lot, and when hitters think, they're done.
And it makes it hard to swing confidently when they don't have their bearings in the box. They don't know location or speed, and right now they're just swinging over the top of everything.
So now Prince Fielder.
Oh, Gary, that walk right there is the tying run in this game. That's not how you want to make the opposition do it. Make them earn it.
Stevie knows he's really got to pitch now. He's put himself in a situation where he's really brought pressure on himself.
You know, these are the type of innings he's really big on you right here. It's about damage control. I know you put the tying run on, but you've got to bear down right here.
Ooh, he paints the corner with that one. 2-2 now. Brings that curveball, just about had him, but it's full.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one.
And that misses. Ball 4. The potential tying run in scoring position.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
So, up next, here's a big at-bat for Adrian Beltre. This is the time to be a hero. Team's down, but a hit right here, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Well, no question about that. A hit right here puts them right back in this game. It changes the whole complexion.
Here it comes. That's in the dirt. He traps it. The 1-2 pitch. He got him. That's 9 Ks now. Oh, how big was that out? It keeps the bases loaded here late in the ballgame.
And 4 pitches, and the last thing you want to do as a hitter is to strike out. But if strike out with the bases loaded, you have a chance to help your team win a game. Awful.
Josh Hamilton looking for a knock to get a run in here.
Well, no doubt about it. The heart of the Rangers quarter left.
Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. That's going to one-hop off the wall. Andrus will score. And Chu will follow him home. He comes in to score, and they're going to get the lead. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
And he pulls into second base. Good enough for 3 RBIs. Those mixed results for Hamilton. Not getting the job done of getting aboard a lot, but did have RBIs for him.
Yeah, that's the job with him in the middle of the lineup. Drive in, run. Sure, he'd like to get a lot more hits, maybe draw some walks, get on base and score. But his job is to drive in runs, and that's what he did for this team.
First pitch on the way. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the delivery. Out. A little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. That one goes foul. Nice reflexes there to keep that one under control. That one was in the dirt. Fouled off. On the way. Got him. Strikeout number 10 today.
Well, here's a novel idea. The ball is right down the middle. Swing. Well, today started not overly sharp, didn't have his best stuff, kept his team close, but now it's going to come down to the late innings of the game, and can the bullpen get the job done? Now, if you got a chance to see the last game, you saw he seemed a little bit flustered at the plate, expanding the strike zone, striking out twice in that game.
Up now, their second baseman. Struck out swinging last time. Lined right at the second baseman. Throws the first, sign is retired. They pick up 3 runs on 2 hits, and they...
Now up to the plate.
Those of you catching up with us, hi. I'm Gary Thorne, along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Anton Williamson gets ready to throw. He'll be the relief pitcher for the Rangers.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
Probably thinking about the matchups here as we check the bullpen. Left-handers throwing.
Oh, that's right. I think they're getting him loosened up to face the hitter in the on-deck circle.
Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Here's the 4-seam fastball coming at you in K-Camp. Get a better look.
Good job of keeping him guessing by changing speeds out there.
Boy, John, you saw the effect of that swing. He wasn't even in the same time zone.
But going from off speed to a heater like that is never easy, and even guys that make the big bucks have a hard time adjusting.
And Folds batting. 2 hits, 5 at-bats last year off the Rangers. Fastball in there for a called strike.
No, Gary's still dealing with that 1-run differential. 1 out here in the 7th inning. And again, I think it's about making plays right now and offensively force the issue. Get somebody on base and put the pressure on the pitcher.
Line drive fouled off towards first. The 1-2 on its way. Fastball that's well off the plate. 2-2.
A great movement on that 2-seam fastball, trying to start it on the corner, running it off the plate. The hitter just laid off.
And that's just high for a ball. Runs the count. 3-2.
Well, that 2-seam fastball has to be thrown down in the zone. You throw it up, it flattens out, and you can get hurt.
Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down.
That's a hard-biting curveball right there with a great break. Awfully tough to put in play. Swung right through it.
We'll see what Sogard can do with the bat. 11 career ABs, 2 hits off the Rangers. 1-0 count. He took that last one, and it was out of the zone.
With 2 outs here in the 7th inning, you need to make a play behind your pitcher. He's going to
smash towards the hole. Moreland handling it, and he'll step on first to retire the side. And a good half. And Corcoran's batting. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. Now the first pitch. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1.
Well, he recognized that 2-seamer. It seemed like his timing was right there, but he tried to turn on it and just came up empty.
Ryan Madsen may come right at him with that 0-2 count.
I like the change of speeds right there. Good pitch selection. You got to be a little careful going inside there, because that is a pitch that when you fool somebody, they can put in play.
This one's towards Reddick. He's taking charge, puts it away. Our State Farm leaderboard, teams who have great control, not walking people. The Rangers, #1. Second, the Indians. In the 3rd spot, the A's. The Angels, 4th. And it's the Yankees, #5.
Well, you better be swinging today. And, you know, as a hitter, you like facing guys like this who don't walk a lot of hitters because you know they're going to be around the plate. And they're going to give you a chance to swing the bat. Thing is, these 2 pitching staffs.
Gets the bat on that one. Chris is there. That one's caught.
Up to the plate for the Texas Rangers. Right fielder.
Here's Shin-Soo Choo with 2 away. He had an 0 for 11 last year off the 8th. Madsen with the windup. Letting to chase that one away. Strike 1.
That 2-seam fastball down and away. It's awfully tough to center that ball and make solid contact. That time he couldn't even make any contact.
Shin-Soo Choo not fooled by that one, and that's going to even up the count. And a check swing here. They say he didn't go around. There'll be an appeal to 3rd. No go is the call, so he'll dig back in again. Cutter called strike 2.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement, down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
And Shin-Soo Choo swings right through that. That's strike 3. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. Rangers 3, Athletics 2.
Batting for the Oakland
And it's Coco Crisp at the plate. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Freeman gets the call to come in and take the baseball. He'll be the relief pitcher for the Rangers.
Well, going to the bullpen right here, that's his chess move. Let's see if it's checkmate.
And that's another foul ball. Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2.
Well, you go to the 8th inning right here, and obviously the game getting much shorter here. 2 innings left in this one, and you've got the 1-run lead. But you have to go out there and try to get something going and force them to put the ball in play. Do not give free passes. Do not let them get on base easily.
Fouled away. There's a ground ball. Beltre in position. One down.
for the Oakland Athletics. Shortstop, number 8.
And it's Lowry batting. Ground out victim last time through. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a smash. This one's going to be fielded by Span as he just strolls over for that.
Number 21.
Number 3 slot up again here. Grounded out his last time up. And he lays off one low, 1-0.
1 out remaining here in the 8th inning, and obviously offensively time running out. They've got to get something going, only trailing by a run. Find a way, get a pitch. If you get one, you can drive. You've got to think about extra bases, and if you hit one, think double out of the batter's box. Get yourself in scoring position.
And that one misses outside, and he's behind 3-0.
Well, he didn't chase that one. That pitch down and away. Good movement on the cut fastball. He just laid off of it. It's a pitch with 2 strikes. You better be swinging at, though.
Here's the delivery. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
You'll take getting on base anytime, any inning. It just doesn't matter. And here with this double, maybe it's a chance to get a 2-out rally started.
That's a big showdown right here. See if Josh Reddick is up for it.
Had a home run back in the 6th. Misses high, ball 1.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Forcing fastball up in the zone.
Lost the grip on that cutter, and it's a 2-0 count. On the way. Looks at that fastball. Called strike. 2-1.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that 4-seamer down and away.
And now Josh Reddick has the count his way 3-1.
Well, even though you're 3-1 in the count, you still have to be patient at the plate. Make him throw a quality pitch. If he does, be ready for it. And if you're the pitcher, you better not throw anything down the middle and hope he's taking it, because he can take you out of the yard.
Now, here we go in a big moment. It's Billy Butler. A big opportunity here for Oakland. Dyson called on to do the hurling now. He'll be the relief pitcher for the Rangers. The pitch. And Billy Butler watches that one go by. Count will be even. There's a swing and a miss at the fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, they're a strike away right now from getting out of this jam and holding on to the lead.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they lead 2-1. And here are the Rangers, bottom half of the 8th inning.
Now batting for the Texas Rangers. Number 84.
Here's Fielder's first look.
Fielder.
And Madsen's pitch is too low. That'll be taken for a ball. Fielder lays off for a strike. He's 3 for 5 career off Ryan Madsen. 1-1 pitch. That one fouled off by Fielder. Fielder isn't fooled by that one, and Prince has evened up the count. 2-2 pitch. And that one swung out and missed by Prince Fielder.
Now, K-Camp shows 85 miles per hour on the velocity and not much movement at all.
Great job of mixing speeds. Change up there.
It looked like he almost popped his elbow out of place trying to swing at that pitch. Boy, was his timing thrown for a loop.
And Adrian Beltre up. 0 for 3 to this point. It's hit foul by Beltre. That's a strike and an 0-2 count. And Beltre now, be careful of the K. Beltre looks at that, a called strike 3.
We got a second now to see the four-seam fastball in K-Camp.
Great setup this time with the off-speed pitch, and then following it up, he couldn't catch up to the heater. Couldn't even get a bat off his shoulder.
Great combination of pitches when you can freeze a hitter like that. Now with 2 outs. Chance here for Josh Hamilton. Last time up, he cleared the bases with a double. And he checks his swing. They say he didn't go around, but they're going to appeal down to third. Well, obviously not the call they were fishing for, so we'll try it again. Now the 1-0 from Madsen. Fastball low, 2-0.
That fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Pitch misses, ball 3. Now Hamilton can be very selective. And Josh Hamilton works that to a hitter's count, 3-1.
Clearly the hitter had the take sign on right there. He was taken all the way.
Fastball is in there, now 3-2.
But he's got a good four-seam fastball with good riding action to it, but he finds the heart of the plate here. Unfortunately for the hitter, he didn't swing.
And he won't get the call here, so that'll be free pass.
Now he just keeps missing the strike zone, and patience on the hitter's part earns the base on ball.
Losing right now in this ball game, and they may need some help out of the pen. Fresh arm is up.
Now we see some real signs of fatigue out of this pitcher right now. The velocity's dropped, pitches are flattening out. They need to get somebody in there.
Swing and a drive, deep left center. Oh, he can't come up with it. Hamilton's heading for third. And Hamilton will score. Here's a look at the pitching staffs that are keeping that batting average against down over the last 10 days. Courtesy of State Farm. Number 1, the Angels. Second, the Rangers. The Royals third. Fourth, the Red Sox. And fifth best, the A's.
It's been rough going for the opposition over the last 10 games or so, Gary, as these pitching staffs have really shut down the base hits coming against them.
0-1, Madsen delivers. Swung on, that's hit well. It's going to be Reddick. That'll do it as they put that one away. Well, they scratch out a run in that half inning. Leadoff hitter yonder, Alonso. Donaldson will be the new pitcher. Texas is turning it over to their closer here.
Well, they've got themselves right where they want to be. Now it's up to the closer to come in and slam the door.
It is a strike to start the 9th, 0-1.
Pitching-wise, you want to make them earn it. Force them to get a base hit right here. Force them to put it in play. Throw strikes.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's 2-1. Fastball on the block. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
That one misses as well. Took 5 pitches. He's going to walk.
A good eye at the plate right there. He showed the discipline to lay off of that inside pitch.
In the box, their third baseman. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Line drive left of the bag and foul. The pitch. Lays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1. The 1-1 now. Pops him up. And he makes the catch. One away.
You're going to go to the pinch hitter in this situation, trying to get that big hit to bring this runner home.
Alonso's at first. He deals. Cuts him out with a cut fastball for a strike.
Well, that cut fastball away, it looks like it's coming down the heart of the plate, runs to the outside corner. It tends to turn into a pop-up.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. 2-1 pitch, and he watches the fastball goodbye for strike 2.
Well, they set up down and away, they throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Ground ball to short, and he's up with it. So Pierce is sending up.
I thought they had a shot at a double play right there, but at least they got one out. But now a runner in scoring position at second base. They're going to go to the pinch hitter in this situation, trying to get that big.
And that one is a fly ball. This could do it. And it's going to be Chu. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
On a close game, Gary, Texas got the hits they needed and made pitches when they needed to as well to hold.